Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Karmic Energies. I'm Kathleen. Karmic energies are about your soul's journey. Now, your soul's journey began when your soul was created. Your creator encompasses all emotional energy frequencies, but she is mostly higher frequency emotional energies. Your creator is mostly love and compassion. And when she created your soul, her goal was for your soul to be like her. The goal for your soul is to evolve so that you are an emotionally um, loving and compassionate being. But in order to reach the goal of evolution towards a loving and compassionate being, your creator created Earth as a learning planet. I call Earth Earth School. So when your soul wants to learn a lesson, your soul and the creator will get together and create a lesson plan. And then part of your soul is sent down to earth and attached to an embodiment. When the embodiment dies, that part of the soul that is attached to the embodiment goes back up to the soul. And then the soul and the creator get together and review the lessons. So, whatever lessons you have not learned become your karmic energies. And when you are planning your next lifetime, these karmic energies will be incorporated into the lesson plan. Now, it doesn't matter to the creator how many lifetimes it takes for you to learn a lesson. It only matters that you keep working on your karmic energies and eventually you learn your lesson. So let's recap. You have a soul. Earth is a learning planet I call Earth School. Whatever lessons you have not learned in a particular lifetime are your karmic energies. And these karmic energies get sent back down in subsequent lifetimes until you learn your lesson. So let's talk about what's going on now. At the present time, all souls that are in embodiment are very much aware of the upcoming evolutionary shift. And all souls are very much aware that the Creator wants 60% of all human adults to live through the 3-day upcoming shift event. So, what does that mean? That means that 40% of the souls that are in embodiment have already volunteered to leave Earth either before or during the upcoming 3-day evolutionary shift event. 60% of the souls have agreed to live through this event. The Creator wants 30% of the adult human race to evolve to fourth dimensional form. That means that of the 60% of the adults that survive the 3-day upcoming shift event, half of them will evolve to fourth dimensional form and half of them will stay in third dimensional form. Now, over the next 5 years, the Creator wants 70% of the group that is staying in third dimensional form to evolve to fourth dimensional form. So let's put that into numbers that may make it more clear. Let's put 100 people in a room. 40 of those people have already agreed that they will leave Earth before or during the 3-day event of the upcoming evolutionary shift. So take those 40 and move them to another room. Now you have 60 people in the room. 30 of them go and stand by the left wall, and 30 of them go and stand by the right wall. The 30 on the left wall will evolve to fourth dimensional form, and the 30 on the right wall will stay in third dimensional form. Over the next 5 years, 21 of the people who stayed in third dimensional form will evolve to fourth dimensional form. So after 5 years, there's only going to be 9 people left. Out of that 9, though, some of them will die. So there will be less than 9 that actually stay in third dimensional form. In order to prepare for this upcoming evolutionary shift, all souls have brought down the karmic energies that will prevent them from evolving into fourth dimensional form into this lifetime. So these karmic energies are stored in your energy fields that are attached to the 7 chakras that are along your spine. So what are these karmic energies that will prevent you from evolving to fourth dimensional form? To answer that, one needs to look at what has been happening to the human race over the last 35,000 years. During the last 35,000 years, souls have been learning lessons in regards to lower frequency emotional energies. Now, remember that your soul was created to be a loving and compassionate soul. And the human race was also created to be a loving and compassionate race. The soul and humans were given free will. So it is up to the soul and the embodiment to decide which emotional energies they're going to work with. And so in order to make the decision as to whether they want to evolve to a higher frequency emotional state, they need to experience what it feels like to be totally involved in the lower frequency emotional energies. These lower frequency emotional energies have been related to individual relationships. So, and remember that individual relationships are processed by the second chakra. So over the last 35,000 years, the human race has, as a group, functioned on the second chakra level. And the focus of the second chakra has been on control, because control is the umbrella under which all of the lower frequency emotional energies can be felt. All your fear and your anger and your hatred and your depression and despair will fit in under the umbrella of control. So your soul has been working on lessons where the embodiment has been controlled by circumstances or other people, or your soul has been working on lessons where the embodiment is trying to control circumstances or other people. Your embodiments that have been attached to your soul have experienced a lot of lifetimes where they've been controlled. This control has been related to circumstances. These circumstances could have been war or poverty or slavery or disease. In addition, your embodiments have been under the control of others, and they have experienced either physical abuse or verbal abuse in order to attempt to control them. So with these many lifetimes experiencing being controlled, your soul has created a fear of being controlled. In fact, fear of being controlled is one of your karmic energies. The control coin has 2 sides. So on one side of the coin, you are functioning as the victim, and you're being controlled by other circumstances or other people. But on the other side of the coin, you are experiencing lifetimes where you are the one trying to control others. You are the one who's instigating the war. You are the one that's owning the slaves. So you need to experience both sides of the coin in order to experience all of the lower frequency emotional energies that fit under the umbrella of control. So let's talk about what this means in regards to the shift. And let's just do a recap for a minute about the shift. For the last 35,000 years, The electrical pulse for Earth has been 7.8 hertz. This frequency has supported what we see as third dimensional form. It just so happens that this pulse also is similar to the spin rate of the second chakra. So your 7.8 hertz has also supported all of the lessons that are being learned by the soul in the last 35,000 years in relation to the second chakra. And the second chakra has been dominated by lower frequency emotional energies and has been dominated by control. The other thing that happens with control is that when people have very severe, intense fear or anger or hate, the end result ends up with physical violence. The souls have been experimenting with lessons related to physical violence over the last 35,000 years, and the human race has had a lot of violence. And again, it's a two-sided coin. For some of these lifetimes, you're the victim of physical violence, and for some of these lifetimes, you are actually creating the physical violence. The Creator is ready for all souls to learn the lessons from the second chakra. And these lessons are, number one, no one has the right to control another human being. All souls have been given free will. All human beings have been given free will. No one has the right to control another human being. Lesson number two, you can't control anything. We think we can. We've been trying it for 35,000 years. We've been trying to control other human beings. We've been trying to control animals. We've been trying to control the earth. And the reality is we can't control any of those. Because the real lesson from the second chakra is control is an illusion. And number three, the physical violence is not appropriate. Human beings are not supposed to be physically hurting each other. That behavior needs to stop. So the upcoming evolutionary shift is actually a shift in human evolution. This is a human evolution, not just a Earth evolution. We've already talked about humans are going to change physically. Their cells are going to vibrate at a faster rate so that they can match the frequency of the Earth's electrical pulse. And this faster rate is going to allow the people who evolve into fourth dimension to disappear. This is also an evolution when it relates to our lessons. People who evolve to fourth dimension will have learned the lessons from the second chakra and will stop functioning at the second chakra level. They will begin to function at the fourth chakra level. The fourth chakra is the emotional power chakra. People will start learning lessons that relate to love and compassion and all the other higher frequency emotional energies. They will also learn how to protect themselves emotionally. They will learn how to heal their emotional wounds. They will learn how to increase their emotional energy, and they will respect the emotional energies of other life forms. Now, clearing your karmic energies that will prevent you from going into or evolving into fourth dimensional form is more complicated than what you can do on a video. So at this point, if you have not purchased Preparing for the Shift, it's time to do so. The book will provide you all of the karmic energies that you have brought down. It'll explain why they developed, and it will explain where they are stored, which energy field they happen to be in. You'll also learn about healing tools that the Creator has provided so that you can actually clear these karmic energies. There's no way you're going to clear the karmic energies on your own. You can't take 35,000 years of karmic energies and all of a sudden clear them in one lifetime. So the only way to do that is to use the healing tools that are provided by your creator. The book will also present how the process in which you will clear your karmic energies. As always, if you have questions about how to clear your karmic energies, please email me at prepared.shift@gmail.com and give me your first name, the area of the world that you live in, and what you want to talk about, and we'll set up a conference call. If your truth includes karmic energies, I recommend that you clear your karmic energies. That will prevent you from evolving into the fourth dimension. The choice is yours.